All righty, we are back outside, back outside, back outside.
You always have to do too much.
The back outside crew, and we back outside, ready to ride. Oh!
Listen, but for real, I am glad to be outside. Like, super glad. Even though I have my hands tucked into my very favorite hoodie. I know y'all are sick of seeing this, but
Hey, Miss Parker. Second time for 2023. Here we go. Where we at now?
look, but hold on, I'm giving something special. I got my hair down today.
Oh, hey, y'all see out there? Look at that. She got the curls popping for y'all today.
It looks a little big, but
She got big curl popping. Big girl popping
it's gonna
action.
have to work.
Big curl popping action in 2023.
Whatever.
All right, so Miss Parker, the lovely Tatiana.
Yes, what's up?
What are we talking about today?
Today we are going to talk about doing your research before reaching out.
And who would that really pertain to?
Anybody that's reaching out to you about a partnership, any type of contract, any type of service, if they're reaching out to you, hopefully they've done their research and they're able to tell you why they're reaching out to you, or that it matches like what they can provide for you and what you do. And then also, as the person being the recipient of the person being reached out to, you need to make sure you do your research on those that are actually reaching out to you as well.
So basically, you want people to understand who they're getting in the bed with.
Right,
I mean,
right.
figuratively, not literally.
Yeah, you better
know,
clear that up.
Yeah, because, man, folks will be out here like, hey,
Yeah,
you guys look great.
yeah.
We need to hook up with y'all. We like,
And nothing really matches.
Yeah, and we're like, okay, cool. Y'all want to hook up with us? So, no, this is what we do. So what do you guys do? Or you gals or whomever do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we sponsor spaceships.
What? I mean, I'd like to go to space, but
It just,
I don't know. Yeah, you just kind of be like,
or I got a traveling circus. And, I think Watch for the Hook would be cool on a traveling circus ring. And I'm like, huh?
I mean, I like entertainment, but I don't know that matches, and it'll be beneficial for both parties.
Yeah, that's like, well, to be transparent. A few months ago.
Oh gosh.
These people.
Hold on.
These people was on a boxing podcast. Reached out to us on one of the social media channels. And after 2 days of back and forth with them, I'm like, so what do you want?
Yeah.
What are you doing to help? What do you want us to do? And they're like, we want to collaborate. What do you have in mind?
Listen, let me just rudely interrupt. It should not take 2 days for you to tell me why you're reaching out. Y'all, it shouldn't take 2 days and like an endless string of messaging. It shouldn't take that long. Because when we reach out to people,
2 points.
That's it. I'm like, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is what we do. This is what we're looking for. This is how we think it'll work for us and work for you.
Yes.
I'm going to let you know up front. This is why it matches.
Yes.
So we can move past it. Because I don't need to waste your time.
Which is still the most expensive thing you have.
Yes.
That you will never get back.
So reach out. Be okay with reaching out. I'm okay. I mean, researching.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, because this is the one thing about us. We've done some research on certain things, and then we come to find out our research didn't match the product.
Nope.
And so we had to learn from it. And so when people reach out to us, our first thing is, hey, we going to look at them, the social media profiles,
Right.
company website, other things they have that are feasibly, that we can go find and research and look at and be like, okay, so what do you want to do? Do you want to talk to them? Okay, yeah, let's see what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So then you ask a simple question. All right, thank you for reaching out. What do you have in mind? And if what they have in mind does not match the mindset that we have, we have to decline it.
Right. And I'm okay with saying no. I say no so quick now. We've been burned.
Yeah. Ooh.
And I mean, I still, I still have blisters. But say no quicker. Say no.
Yeah, and also, it's okay for you as a small business owner or a small service provider to do your research on whomever you think you want to reach out to ask for help, or be like, hey, I think we could collab and we'll be a great fit together. It's okay to look at them, research them, find out as much as you can, make an informed decision beforehand. Because this is the one thing about making an uninformed decision. That shit can be disastrous.
It ain't costly.
Oh, man. And that's part of the disaster. You losing your goddamn money.
And sometimes you'll find out that, once you're doing your research, maybe I'm going to use a caterer, for example. You love this person, you've read nothing but rave reviews about them, but after doing your research, you see they can only cater or prepare or prep one particular style of cuisine. It may be like, I can do fried things only, but you want to have a poached egg brunch. You still love them. That does not change.
Yes.
But after doing your research, you realize that you're going to have to do one of two things. Number one, you're going to have to roll the dice and take that chance with them. You're going to give them that opportunity to prepare your poached egg breakfast buffet brunch.
You're gambling.
Exactly. Even though they specifically let you know, like on their website, they are known for frying everything.
Which means they ain't that good at poaching.
But if that's a risk you're willing to take, then that's fine. That's fine. Or number two, after doing your research and you realize they can only successfully fry things, then you've done enough research to know you need to veer away.
Yeah. Just tell them thank you. We re-looked at some things and we just figured out, we're going to try somebody else. There's no harm in declining trying to use somebody you first thought was a great fit.
Exactly.
That, honestly, for a small business owner, would be a better thing to happen for them than for them to do something for you and it's trash, and then you or somebody else publicly trash them on the internet saying they suck.
Yeah, and that's
hurts.
not fair. Yeah, that's not fair.
Because it wasn't the expertise.
No, but right, and that's why you did the research. You don't want to provide that negative review.
Yes.
You don't want to waste your money. You don't want your event to be a flop.
Oh man.
Like, come on.
A lot of people don't understand. It takes a lot to put yourself out there.
It does.
It takes an even more lot to see yourself get trashed.
Yeah.
In public.
Because we actually did an episode on putting your creatives on display.
Oh, yes.
Every time we produce something, a graphic, flip the website, make a video now. This is us putting our creatives on display.
Yeah.
That shit's open for public opinion, okay?
Yes. Shout out to y'all to be downloading this too. We really appreciate it.
And the public opinion, because you need that criticism to know, well, they didn't like when Tatiana got mad and she went on a whole tangent.
They like that shit. They love
like
when
me.
she get the popping in the lips. Don't let her
You
fool
like me for 30 seconds, not 120. I get it. Like, I need that criticism. He needs that criticism. But listen, do your research.
Yeah. And another thing, your time that you're putting in on research on the front end can save you a hell of a lot more time on the back end of things.
Yes.
Because
and dollars. Don't forget dollars.
The more you find out up front, the more you can deal with it in the middle and in the end.
Yeah.
It may take you doing this much research to have this much middle, to have this much end. But then if you didn't do but this little research, you got this much middle because you're still trying to figure out.
Yeah.
And then the end is so drawn out like this. I mean, you don't waste your damn time.
You have. But you know what? I have to go back. I have to circle back really quickly to the example you used earlier about the individuals over a span of 2 days in an endless stream of messaging, still not able to verbalize what they want to collaborate on or partner on. Even with that, it was, it's just kind of like, okay, maybe there could be something there. Maybe we should run the risk, but I can't tell you what you're thinking when you reached out to me.
Yes. Have your thought process in order.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a big key. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Because they said, hey, we see y'all into the boxing game. And it's like, okay. I know a little bit about boxing.
I know nothing.
From over the years of watching boxing, watching documentaries, all that. I'm an avid boxing fan. My wife just watches boxing. And she'd be like, Mike, did he get hit? I said, yeah, you didn't see his face go that way? Oh, that little leg hurt. Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And so when they reached out to me, they was like, oh, we see y'all kind of into the boxing world. We like, yeah, okay, we want to collaborate. Okay, so what do you all have in mind? And it was just back and forth, even to the point with me, I was like, have you even gone to our website, checked out what we've done? our website. Now, as much that goes on that website, you can get a pretty decent idea of Watch for the Hood.
You can, yeah.
And my wife was like, why you tell him like that? That sounded condescending. Because I'm like, shit, I done spent 2 days going back and forth these yahoos, and I've gotten absolutely nowhere, and I'm frustrated. And my wife told me, don't you do that again.
I did. Don't do that.
She
Don't
like,
do that shit.
don't be
anymore.
being mean to people. I
No.
said, I didn't think I was being mean. She said, the way you typed it, I said, how did I type it?
It was
I typed
like one
slow.
word. If I could have went and redacted that one single word,
She
I
said,
would
have you even. She got mad about me saying, have you even.
It was even.
The even pissed her off.
It pissed me off because I'm like, that could have been really, that could have been perceived as really, really tacky. But now this was my thing with it. If they hadn't played Ring Around the Rosie for so long.
48 hours, Jesus. 48 hours. Why am I going back through this for 48 hours?
I'm sorry, I'm still coughing.
Somebody tell me. 48 hours.
But if they hadn't played this nursery rhyme game for so long, I felt like even if it wouldn't have been as especially beneficial, that maybe we could have done something. But we couldn't even get a sense of what they did. For us to come back to them and say, you mentioned a collaboration. You mentioned a project. You mentioned a partnership. Maybe we can do this. We could never get anywhere with them. It's frustrating.
I'll tell you another thing that's frustrating. We are an apparel brand.
Yes.
And my wife doesn't see most of this. I do because I do like 98% of social media.
He does
stuff,
99.999.
and she does all the other stuff behind the scenes. So I love her for that. It's been an apparel brand. One thing that I'm now getting data with is all these product manufacturers from all over the world. And Jesus, listen, I love the interest.
Oh yes, absolutely.
We really do. But I'm going to tell y'all, when I look at some of I got to be
items,
crazy.
things.
Yes, items and things.
Products, articles.
Yes, that are thrown back at us and is considered our culture.
No.
And I'm like, man, it's different. It's weird.
Yeah, it's really different.
And I'm like, I'm in my 40s and I can remember, and I'm gonna call some names out of some clothing lines that are long gone past. I can remember when you had the Vocab by Nelly.
Yeah.
It was a certain vibe to it. Who else? Sean John still coming back, I guess. But you could tell you could tell what they clothing line.
Can I
was
use
for.
a female one?
Yeah, apple bottom.
You know it.
Cause she had that apple bottom jean boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. Hey, my baby got ass too.
Whatever.
She got cheeks too.
No, I absolutely loved that brand. You could just literally go pick that pair of jeans off the rack and it fit. I've never found a pair of jeans that fit so well. Oh my God. Nelly, if you're listening, can you bring apple bottom back?
But I'm also tell you, even those brands, you saw their identity.
Yeah.
And the issue that I have had, she probably doesn't look at it the way I do. With a lot of the manufacturing clothing items that they send, the pictures they send to me, there isn't an identity of.
And some of it's almost vulgar.
Yeah, who the black cultural person or black small business is. Because I'm going to tell you, man, I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. So many cultures sell black culture to black people, it's ridiculous. And for me, I get upset because I'm like, man, Watch for the Hood can be great. I know it's going to be great. But in the research that we do with manufacturers, we've been burned.
Oh, yeah.
So we're hesitant on who we fool with.
We are. We researched the crap out of you.
Yes. And sometimes, and we learned in 2022, the promises that certain people can make that they are not close enough for you to touch or get eyes on.
Oh, God.
You run that gambit of that not coming back right.
That's true.
And that happens.
And you've wasted money.
Yeah, and that is on you doing your research.
Yes.
We did what we did. We looked into them. We checked them. We physically couldn't check them because they were overseas. So we didn't get ready to do a physical check. The production people that we've used in the States, we've been able to go lay eyes on them and see what they've done.
And that hadn't always been exceptionally perfect.
It's had bumps in the road too. But we were able to iron those bumps out before it got to the production process. Because once you're past production, you're screwed.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, and a lot of people don't even realize that once you get past production, there ain't no going back. You stuck with whatever you got, and if they decide to be reasonable, you be like, "Yeah, I fucked my shit up."
Right.
You didn't keep your promise. Then you see what happens after that.
It's up to them at that point. And research. And
so that goes back into doing your research. So we just giving y'all some ideas just on marketing for research, social media, even production.
Yeah,
products, and for us,
partnership, collaboration,
all that stuff we are telling y'all we've learned in the last 3+ years.
Yeah.
So that's free game.
Yeah.
That's what we always say. We give them free game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because all these issues we just told y'all about, they cost us either money or time.
Yep. A lot of times both.
Yes. Yes. That's that damn fact.
Yeah.
So, we just want everybody to understand it's okay to take time out for your business to make the best well-informed decision that you can. And in the long run, I'm telling you, you'll thank yourself. Because what they say, you either going to pay early or you're going to pay late.
That's right.
At any point, you still going to pay.
Yes, you are.
You're going to pay something. Got to pay.
But
that's it.
That goes back to when we try to put ourselves like as if we're like one of the really big names out there, big brands out there. We put ourselves on a schedule for dropping. A spring, a summer, fall, winter. We put ourselves on a schedule.
Spring 23 is on the way.
Yes, it is. And we already got stuff like in the works. So we get there.
Yes.
We're in front of this one.
Oh, yeah. We're in front of it.
We're in front of this one. I'm glad to say that we're going to talk about it. We're going to do a topic on it. We're going to get on some of the insights on it.
Gotcha.
Shenanigans we didn't deal with. But we had to learn that being small business owners, yes, you try to keep yourself on a timeline with the product drops, with the seasons, okay? Yes. But sometimes it's not feasible to do a drop. Sometimes it's not going to happen. Exactly. So just wait.
Yeah.
And take that time to be researching the next drop. Yeah. Maybe you behind the time on spring, so start prepping for summer.
Yeah.
Maybe you might have to skip summer and go to fall. I had to get him okay with that.
Ooh, child.
So that you don't put out...
22 was rough.
Yeah, but just in the spirit of not putting out trash product.
Yes.
Sometimes you just got to be that brand that doesn't drop anything that season.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes.
It's okay. I promise you it is.
Just keep trying to sell the stuff you already got out there.
Yeah, keep making that make sense.
Yeah, because you're still trying to find new customers every day.
Every day.
And if, like you say, for your older customers, you're trying to make sure, hey, maybe they missed something that you already had on the website. So you're just trying to remind them.
Yeah.
So, that's just doing your research. That's it, man. So as we finish this is not episode 29, people.
Didn't think I had 29 topics.
We want y'all to realize episode 29 is about to be in the books. So, Ms. Parker, so give them something to ride out to as we close out.
As you leave away from this journey right here, you shouldn't just be okay with doing research. You should be doing the research before you make any decision. Period.
Do it before you screw it up.
That's right.
We'll catch y'all next time. You were especially warm today on that one. That microphone was good and warm.